Hey y'all, I'm doing a breakfast casserole, and I'm just kind of I didn't even write the recipe down. I'm guessing at it, um, and just kind of throwing it all together. Right now, I didn't have enough sausage like you use like a pounded sausage, but I had some patties, so I'm just gonna break them up and improvise. And I've already fried up some bacon ahead of time. Get that patty over there so it'll. So I've got, I don't know, about 8 pieces of bacon fried. I got some sausage going. I got some chicken broth, about 4.5 cups of chicken broth over here, coming to a bowl that I'm going to put some grits in. I'm making all kind of record. I know it because that thing is off the. Let's go ahead and push it with this. I do that every time for some things. Okay, now I say people. Hey y'all. While that's frying up, and that chicken broth, my tripod's all messed up too. I got a bazillion things happening this morning. Um, Waiting on that chicken broth to boil. But in the meantime, we'll crack some eggs. This is my niece's recipe, but she did it with like 12 eggs. I think I'm going to cut it down to, I don't know, 6 or 8. One. And then we'll just stack it all in a bit. I did the bacon first just so I wouldn't be on here forever. 2, 3. Oh, egg is yellow. Well, that's a little weird. But egg's okay. 4, 5, 6. I was going to half it, but I think I'll do at least 8. Just so there's enough. I think that'll do it. We'll do 8 of them. So it'll have a little bit of cream cheese. It'll have some grits. It'll have some egg. It'll have some bacon. It'll have some sausage. Some cheddar cheese. And if she puts Cajun seasoning in hers, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to leave it real simple for us this morning. And just do salt and pepper. Because I had enough spice last night. Boy, that beef stew that was soup, I guess you'd call it, beef cabbage soup, was really good. But I will say this. If you taste of it in the beginning and you taste that beer and you're thinking, oh, it's not too good, let it cook. I let it go probably 2.5 hours on low. I turned it way down, and it was delicious. And we had bread, but then I made just some white rice to put it over. And it was so good. We got a good bit of that left over today because I doubled that recipe. It made a lot. Now we're basically waiting on these grits will be there we go. It's boiling now. Let's add those. It's almost a cup. That's 3/4 cup. I'm going to use what I got left. I'm about out of grits. I'm going to do a store run and hope everything ain't out yet. Are y'all? Any of y'all in the path of this storm coming? That's almost 2 cups. That's 3/4 cup. And for heaven's sakes, of all things, I'm out of coffee. Just about. Couldn't let that happen. So I'm going to run up there and grab me some coffee. I don't know if I'd have any luck getting any water, but I've already got some in the house. I'll go get some more if there's any up there. I could always drive to the spring. I would imagine. Now, why'd I do that? I just got to get that down there and get it browned. And then I'm going to drain this on a paper towel real quick. It'll go in our eggs in a bit. Need to break this up. Some of it I'll put down in that casserole, and I'll move y'all in a minute. I'm just going to leave you on that sausage while I grab a paper plate for it. Little one. Something to pick it up with. I got spring. I think it's time for me to go get fowl. I don't have any grease. I'm going to grab me a little butter. That's pretty lean sausage. Fry my eggs in this part. Let me grab a little bit of butter right here. I don't want stuck eggs. There we go. I guess I could have threw a little milk in these to scramble them up. I'm just going to do them. I will. That will go a little bit further. Let me put a little bit of cream in them. Just a little bit. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I chopped up a few. I just put a little bit of heavy cream in mine. Let me go a little bit further. Then they scrub these grits. That's what I was afraid of. Good grief, must have turned them down. I got them going on high, and I'll have them sticking on this Revere wire and popping me. All right, I'll turn that down a little bit. It'll be thickening up. That's why non-stick is good when it comes to that kind of stuff, but you know. And egg. So that. Maybe it's my bowl real quick so I can just throw them right back in there. And you know, I didn't pay attention if she cooked them thoroughly. I don't think she did. Since they're going to go in the oven in a bit. Put it there. Hopefully y'all can see. Yeah, you can. Yeah, these will go. Oh, let's get stacked on each other. Then I'll add the sausage to this. This might be, that spoon. It just works better on this cast iron. I should have seasoned this one last night. I let it sit and stew it all night. It ain't hot enough. That's too hot. Need another spoon. That's good. Oh, them grits is hot. I hate those things popping me. That's the one thing about the kitchen. I'm always burning myself. That's a fan. That thing don't. Yes, it is. I'm looking under it. I got a fan going. I don't know if y'all can hear that today. I noticed yesterday my microphone, and it's fully charged, was kind of bleeding through. All my music was coming through. So I don't know why it does that sometimes. Now, I'm not going to cook these all the way through because they're going to go in the oven for a little while. Close, because they won't be in there long. Just mostly for your cheese and your, you know, stuff to brown up. They are not cooking like I want them to anyway in this iron skillet. I should have pulled out my nonstick. I fuss about it, but I need to season this one because it's the one I've got that's really seasoned, but JoJo had left it in the sink and I used a Brillo pad on it. It's time for me to do it again. That's about all I'm going to do with those. They're going to go in the oven. And then this is just going to get thrown in there and mixed together. That's the sausage, about a pound. Now we got those off and we're just waiting for grits. There. Just gonna pull it off without getting popped. Those are quick grits. This should be pretty quick. I could have put them in the microwave, but I didn't want to because of this part. Now in here, they're about to get there, so I'm gonna go ahead and add it. I'm gonna throw some cream cheese. Really, for that big old casserole, she used 8 ounce. I could probably use about half of this, but I think I'll go ahead and do, I don't know, 6 ounces or so of it. So let me cut that. If I can get this open. Hold on, y'all, and then I'll pull y'all back so you can see everything. Get me a knife. We'll just drop about most of that in there, 6 ounces. And let that melt. And then I'm going to put a cup of cheddar cheese in there, or maybe 3/4 a cup, because I did cut this down a little bit. She had a cup in that big old. So they were in chicken broth. You'll have the cream cheese, and that'll melt. While that melts, let's get us out. Got a cup of cheddar cheese. Got it behind me. Cook up some of this stuff in case we do lose power. Luckily we need. Let's see. I'm just over here getting cheese. We'll throw that in there too. Cup of cheese. Now I got the oven on 375. All that's mixing up good. And now I'm going to pull y'all back and we're going to do this dish while the rest of that melts. I was trying to decide if I want, whoop, y'all are so good. My thing, I don't know what's happening to it. It's morning, that's what's happening. Let's see if I can fix it where we can see everything. I'm going to put it, I think, in this. I was trying to decide this or 9 by 13, but I think I'm going to put it in here. I'm still looking at it. And I'm going to spray it just a little bit, just cause. I'm going to do that over here over the sink, y'all, so I don't have that everywhere. I probably didn't have to do that, but I'm going to just because. And the first thing we'll do is put some grits in there. Let's see if I can get up here where I can see y'all and y'all can see me and I can read your stuff. I said, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Carla and Ann and Penny and Gail and Lisa and Karen. Yeah, well, it looks like that might be moving. Looks like it might be shifting a little bit east. And if it does, Tammy's going to be the one in a mess. Because she'll be on that bad side of it. You know, the east side of it. Let me stir these. Just trying to get this cheese melted up and then it'll go first. Now, I'm going to put a layer. Good layer of grits. On the bottom. Then, like with your bacon, and you can do what you want to do. Let me turn it off. But I think what I'm going to do is save a piece for the very tip top and just lay. Well, I'll break some up while I stand here and talk to y'all. I hope we'll be on the. I don't know, y'all. We may lose power, no joke. If that don't shift any, Yesterday when they were showing it, it showed the eye going, I mean, we were dead center of the track of it up here. Now we're a long way from the coast, which is a blessing. At least we have that going for us. Pray for them that it's going to hit. I was in one years ago, y'all, back in 19, and when I tell you years ago, it was years ago. 1988, I was in Cozumel, Mexico. I was sitting on that little bitty island and had Hurricane Gilbert, which was Category 5, come right over the top of us. We lived to tell about it. I'll never want to do it again. I'm not real scared of storms most of the time. I do not like the idea of having no power. That just plain stinks. Especially when it's hot like it's been doing. But you know what? We might all have to start off the computer and go outside and fish or something for a few days. That's what I was thinking last night. What could we do? Play cards, fish. That kind of stuff. I'm charging up everything today. I'm going to go get me some coffee. I'm going to go get the essentials. Coffee and water. Let me rinse my hands. That drives me nuts. That grease. And I was hungry this morning. I got a lot to do. I need to do some cleaning here and cleaning in the basement. Let me put this on and we're going to put our eggs in there now. And the eggs and sausage. Layer of that. I about burnt them. I left them laying on that thing with the low on. That's all right. We don't care. See where I brown that. Didn't realize I had that on low. That'll go next. And then we'll do another layer of the cheese grits. This is kind of like Tammy's grit bowl, just in a casserole. And Laura is my niece. I told y'all about her. She's got a Facebook, but not for food. She's got TikTok. It's Lucy B1516. Lucy like Lucy and BBEE 1516. And we have this like just grit bowls, pretty much, except for it's just made a little different. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit more cheese. A little bit more bacon. But she had Creole, like Cajun seasoning. I'm just going to leave it simple this morning. Salt and pepper. And the cheese. I'm going to put a wee bit of salt. Got a decent amount of salt in that. Because of the bouillon I use to do the grits are very salty. And then I'm going to take some green onion. Put it across the top. And then I'm going to throw it in the oven at 375. Just long enough for this to get, bubbly and melt the cheese. It is pretty much cooked. So it's just mostly to heat it up. But it'll be so yummy. So good. And we'll have something to eat on all day. Which is kind of what I was going for. I hope we'll be praying for all y'all in the path of the storm. Y'all do the same for us. My daughter is actually in Lower Alabama, but they're under hurricane warning. because they're on the west side of Alabama. I'm sorry, the east side of Alabama. I think, Martha. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get my supplies before the weather gets too nasty up here. We've had rain all day. I think that weird. Had rain for months, and then it rained so much yesterday. Everything's flooded. The yard was flooded, so it will be a mess by the time that comes through tonight. It sure will. I hope y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Charge all your stuff up, and we'll see y'all later. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.